most people, when they start going to the gym, they can't keep consistent unless they're one of them people who's like super driven and super motivated. Like for the average person, you won't really feel like going to the gym all the time, and that's completely normal. Me as a personal trainer, I don't feel like training all the time, but I'm gonna share with you 5 tips that are gonna help you actually start going to the gym and be consistent. Number 1, why are you going to the gym in the first place? A lot of people just go to the gym without thinking about that. What you need to keep in mind is, what's the reason behind you going to the gym? Is it because you want to look better? Is it because you want to be healthier? You want to spend more time with your grandchildren maybe? Is it because you want to look better for your partner? Or is it because you want to attract the right partner? Is it because you want to wear a certain type of clothing and it doesn't look right now? Or you just want to get stronger? You've been bullied. There's many reasons. So what I would suggest is, the best would be to write it down. But even if you don't write it down, just make a mental note in your head. Why am I going to the gym? What's the reason behind it? What's my why, in a sense? I know it sounds a bit cliche when I say it, but trust me, it's very powerful and it's really important. So number 1 is, why am I actually going to the gym? Number 2, very important, educate yourself. When you go to the gym, educate yourself on which exercise does what. Calorie deficit, calorie surplus, basic stuff. You don't have to go into extreme details and look at all the medical research and become a geek and be super obsessed with it. No, you just need to know like basic, which exercises to do, how many sets and reps, when should you do cardio, how much to rest in between sets. Very basic stuff. Learn calories in versus calories out. Literally, we have all the information out there. You can just go on YouTube and type it and it's gonna pop up. I'm gonna make a video about this. Anyway, super simple, okay? And when you actually educate yourself, the gym is not as intimidating. Because a lot of the times when we first start going to the gym and we don't know what this machine does, we don't know how to use this machine, we see people lifting heavy amounts of weight and we get intimidated by that, which is completely normal. We don't realize that these people, time ago, they didn't have the knowledge that they have now, okay? So everyone starts somewhere. These people that you see in the gym that look impressive and they look like they've been going to the gym all of their life, they weren't born with this type of knowledge and skills. They've managed to accumulate it throughout time. Number 3, get a personal trainer. I would say that anyone can benefit from personal trainer. Even if you're going to the gym consistently, hiring a personal trainer is gonna help you push you past what you thought you're capable of, which is one of the main things, and also keep you accountable. For example, now, if you don't have a personal trainer and you skip the gym, let's say 2 days in a row, you won't feel as guilty because no one holds you accountable. What happens is, when you hire a personal trainer, you've invested money now, okay? So you're invested and that person holds you accountable. So for example, when you say you want to skip your session, your PT, if they're good enough, they're gonna ask you why. What's the reason behind it, okay? And if you don't have a valid reason, your PT, if they're good enough, like I said, they're gonna make sure you come. They're gonna make sure you come to the gym. We as personal trainers were able to see when people are trying to cut corners. So getting a personal trainer, someone who's more knowledgeable than you, more skilled and more confident in the gym to help you and guide you along the way and push you past what you think you're capable of. Okay, that's extremely important. Number 4, if you are anxious in the gym, remember this. It's completely normal when you first start going to the gym that it feels quite intimidating. You see a lot of people who are strong, experienced, they're lifting heavy amounts of weight, they're in great shape, and in your head, when you go there, you start thinking, oh, I don't know if I can do this, look at them. It's very intimidating, which is completely normal. You don't know what to do yet. That's completely normal. What I want to say to the people who are anxious is, you have to keep in mind, nobody's watching you, okay? Everyone is in their own little world. If you think somebody is watching you, no. They're in their own world, they have their headphones in, they're thinking about what they're gonna eat after, how they have to go to work the next day, or I don't know what they need to buy from the grocery store after, they don't think about you. Get this out of your head that you think that everyone in the gym is watching you. That's not true. It's not true. That's all in your head. And this way, when you're intimidated and you feel anxious, you don't want to go to the gym. So what happens is you create more and more resistance. What we need to do is we need to remove all of the resistance of us going to the gym. We should make it very easy to go to the gym. Also, I want to add, a lot of my clients will tell me, yeah, I want to go to the gym, but when I finish work, I go home, I want to sit down, I have a meal, I'm tired, I don't want to leave the house. That's completely normal. I've been into this trap before. Okay, so what you do in that case is extremely simple, extremely simple. The reward is gonna be you going to your house, okay, and relaxing and having your amazing dinner, okay? But what happens is if you go straight to the reward from work without going to the gym, okay, you've already have your reward. Why would you go to the gym? You wouldn't go. There's no reason for you to go to the gym. You've already had your reward. What you need to do is put your gym stuff in your bag when you're going to work. After work, you go straight to the gym before you go home. Very important. Even if it's 20, 30 minutes, doesn't matter. There's never a bad session. There's only a skipped session. Keep that in mind. There's never a bad session. Okay? You go to the gym, 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, doesn't matter. As long as you show up, as long as you're there, that's what matters. You do what needs to be done, cardio, weightlifting, whatever you want to do. You can even do a fitness class, it doesn't matter. You've done it, now you can go home and you're gonna feel 10 times better when you go home, and you're not gonna feel guilty because now you're gonna have your dinner and you've had the toughest part, which was going to the gym, out the way. If you go home after work, you create a lot of resistance for you to go to the gym. It's gonna be extremely hard. Last one. I've used this trick quite a lot and it has helped me a lot. Most people, they like listening to music. I like listening to music myself as well. So what I used to do, if I listen to music throughout the day, my motivation is not as high to go to the gym because my brain has got its dopamine. My brain's got the reward. What I would do instead is not listen to music throughout the whole day, and I'm only allowed to listen to music when I go to the gym. So that's my reward. I'm gonna have a session and then I'm gonna listen to music. So once I start warming up, I put my headphones in, I play my favorite songs, and now I'm feeling hyped up and I'm feeling amazing and I'm ready to crush the workout. If I just listen to music throughout the day, why would I feel motivated to go to the gym? Because I've already received my reward. If you have your reward before you finish the task, you're not gonna do it. Your brain has received its dopamine. That's why we do things. That's where motivation comes from. It's dopamine, getting the dopamine. I'm gonna make a separate video about dopamine, but that's extremely important, okay? Have a reward. Or let's say, maybe you wanna have some ice cream, or I don't know, something sweet. Put it this way. You're only allowed to have it if you go to the gym and you burn the set amount of calories that you're gonna consume. Let's say this ice cream that I'm gonna have today is 200 calories. I'm only allowed to have this ice cream if I go to the gym and I burn more than 200 calories. And then I promise you that ice cream is gonna feel way more rewarding. Because if you have it and you don't go to the gym, you're gonna feel nice for literally 3 minutes while you're having it, and after that, you're gonna feel like shit. You won't go to the gym because you've had your reward. Remember, if you find this video helpful, you can subscribe to the channel. A lot more videos like this are coming, so stay tuned, guys. I'm really excited to help you become better versions of yourself. Let's go. Let's do it.